PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Offense trots that onto the field, hoping to start a drive here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. The pocket breaking down. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. Offense getting set up. Here's second down.
Flare! Gaucho! Acorn!
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And he cannot escape the defense with a sack.
This is good pressure by the defense. It just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment.
Lizzie! Dino! Tuna!
Now, with the play fake, he'll look to throw it. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? He's looking deep here. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake, and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
And the PAT is good. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And here comes the offense back out on the field now.
Let's go! Flex!
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
Ready up!
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Cut it! Set! Hut! Ready!
Dropping back, it's Howard. And they heave it deep downfield. Tried to go very deep there, good effort, but now it's third down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Ringo! Timber! Go!
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 34. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down.
Down! Ready!
Using his legs, it's Brown. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. That's caught. It's Bennett. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
Makes a quick grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Dropping back, it's Sellers. It's a quick grab. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
And the Gamecocks will line up here on first down and goal.
Hound 55.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Ball back at the 6 for second and goal after that loss. The tight end has got it. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Ready.
Defense looking for a stop on third and goal.
Cobra.
And he'll be brought down.
Wow, great stop here by this defense to bring us to fourth down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a field goal, or this close to the goal line, you take a chance and try to get that touchdown.
On the ready.
No hesitation from the head coach. They'll go for it on fourth and goal from the 1. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Got it.
No surprise here. The coach has got the offense on the field. They'll go for it on fourth and goal from the 1. And he powers into the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina.
This is called having confidence in an offensive line and a running back. Fourth down and goal, you pound it in for the touchdown.
The extra point makes it 28-7. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. To throw, it's Howard. Quick throw to the left side, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Ready up.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense?
9-1. Gators. Lasso. Lasso. Ready.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And this pass is on target, caught. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Ready. Set.
A new set of downs after that completion.
Longer. Ready. Highland. Hornet. Ready.
Looking to throw it on first down. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
And the Rebels with 1st and 10 here.
Razor. Razor. Arrow. Arrow. Clear.
Looking to throw yet again. He'll take a deep shot here. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Okay, ready?
Getting set. Here's second down.
Black 24. Black 24. Here we go.
Big throw caught on the left side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
9 Philly. Go. Hawk. Hawk.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
On the
And the
set.
Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
You know, all week the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback, he told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time gain.
We've reached the 2-minute warning here. Let's see if this offense can build on this big lead before halftime.
Ready.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Off the play fake on first down. Looking to make a big play downfield. The pass is intercepted. He's got some room and some blockers here. Inside the 40. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Scanning the field, it's Howard looking for the wideout. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
Anytime you have a sudden change like this, Chris, I love to see the idea of this quick strike. The defense barely really has a chance to get established and get set. Next thing you know, they're dealing with an offense that's coming right at them, trying to put points on the board.
Keeping it on the ground here. He's got some room. Can he get there? Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's forced out at the 10. Not what they were looking for. Bad field position to start the drive. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. He's past the marker and still going. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. Man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. He's going to take off. He'll avoid the sack, but is brought down after a short gain.
Ready up.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play.
Logger, Gaucho.
To the air, it's Sellers. Throws a bullet deep down the right side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on. The Gamecocks will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now. Running it back, it's Watkins. He's got an opening. Watch out, he's got great speed. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. And with time quickly fading here before halftime, wouldn't expect them to be too aggressive at this point.
Green 25. Pilot.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for a deep completion. The catch is made, and he does get the foot down. The rule of a catch, a big gainer.
Boy, that's got to be a breakdown in coverage or a missed assignment. There's no way that a receiver...
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review.
Okay.
High completion, good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here.
Easy.
And he drops back in the gun. Caught quickly. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back.
Let's go.
Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half.
Griffin. 42.
Dropping back, it's Howard. He's got it near the end zone. And he steps out of bounds close to the goal line. Couldn't quite punch it in there.
Hey, I know it's only the first half, but let's face it, Chris. You've come this far. This is a playoff game. When you get inside a 10-yard line, you can't settle for field goals. You need touchdowns. Let's see if they're able to come up with it here.
And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. He'll call for the fair catch here. This will likely be the last play of the half.
Igloo.
Now here comes the flea flicker. Just gets it away. It's a deep ball. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down. And that is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Gamecocks will kick it deep to begin the second half. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. He's going for a big play downfield. It's caught. They will rule that a catch, a huge gain through the air.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Defensive backs up at the line, showing press, and there's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take a lead in this game at some point.
Back to pass. It's Howard. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And the pass is incomplete. The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial fourth down try. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Needs a completion here on fourth down. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Oh my gosh, a drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Hit as he released it. And the ball is picked off. He's got some open field ahead. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Back to throw. It's Howard. Fires it to the wideout. And he pulls it in for a big gain. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
And anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, get the ball in his hands, you do it.
6-9-1.
First down and 10.
Spark.
Press coverage now from the secondary.
Tuna. Cricket. Gorilla. Timber.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it for a big gain. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Okay.
The Rebels looking to cash in the red zone.
Here we go. Yankee blue. Yankee, go. Ready.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Snags a quick throw. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Okay, ready.
The coach deciding to go for 2 here to cut the margin to 3 points.
Get set. Whirl. Hawk.
Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Throws a fastball, but it's intercepted. Now they get set to kick it away. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Back to pass. It's Sellers. Short throw complete to the tight end.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Makes a quick catch. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Ready.
Receivers are bunched together. The shotgun handoff here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion.
Pilot. Hornet.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. The Gamecocks pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling.
Arrow. Acorn. Here we go.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Defense is coming after him. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently of protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
To throw, it's Sellers. He'll take a deep shot. And the downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Got it.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense.
Griffin.
Looking to throw it again. Running out of time in the pocket. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Tuna. Ready, go.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on fourth down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Caught on the outside. It's right. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Now it's second down here.
Come on, set.
And the quarterback dropping back. Makes a quick grab. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
As quarterbacks, when you see man-to-man coverage, before the ball's even snapped, you're looking for a matchup you want to exploit and take advantage of. This time, he waits for the back to find that matchup with the linebacker, makes the throw, and picks up a first down.
Gaucho.
DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And the Rebels will line up on 1st and 10.
Pilot. Dino. Ready.
Looking to throw. It's Howard. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Ready.
So second down after the incompletion.
24. Black 23, 25. Griffin. Ink. Hot.
Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Over the middle, but it's incomplete. Now it's third and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown.
Under. Go.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. After a short return, he's tackled at the 18. What an enormous takeaway by this defense.
Boy, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his second interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
Spider.
The offense with some pre-snap motion. First down, looking to throw the football. He's escaping the pocket now. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Out of bounds, but not before a big gain. This offense is ripping the defense apart today.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
On the double.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments.
Ready.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in. Decides not to throw it and will take an enormous loss on this sack.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
That sack sets up a second down and very long. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap.
Arrow.
Scanning the field, it's Sellers. Quick throw over the middle. Tried to squeeze one in there, but it's incomplete.
Well, Chris, as you know, anymore in college football, these tight ends are essentially wide receivers. They move them all over the place and try to find a good matchup. And they had one. They're just unable to complete the pass.
Ready.
Offense comes to the line for third down off the incompletion.
Spider. Ready.
Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Looking to scramble. Lets it go on the move, launching deep. They finally get him, but it's across midfield. Big gain to the 33.
Well, when the dust settles and the games are over, it's how many big plays did you create and how many did you prevent? This is a huge play for this offense. Now, can they get the ball into the end zone, or they have to settle for 3?
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, man, you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Dino.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. It's a quick grab. Brought down to the 22. It's a first down, very near the red zone now. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
Ready, set. Okay.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play.
Down.
The back's got it. Fighting off the defender. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
And the Gamecocks starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Grab behind the line, it's Hunt. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a 2-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job with this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this 2-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
And this one will be fair caught. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Caught over the middle. It's Lee. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice game.
Well, you get some positive yards in the opening play of this drive. They need 2 touchdowns, so anything to move them closer to that first touchdown is always going to be good.
Cobra.
Looking to throw it on first down. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete. That play makes it 2nd and 10. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage.
Hold. Ready.
Dropping back, it's Howard. Receiver makes the catch. He's found some room at the 45. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
Gorilla. There.
Looking to chuck it again. Lets it go quickly. No, and he doesn't hang on. Looks like it was deflected before it got to him. That'll bring up second down.
Boy, this quarterback is living on the edge. Remember, he threw an interception in the last drive. Thought he might learn from that. Instead, he throws the ball right back into coverage. I thought he threw another pick. He better change the way he's playing the game or he's going to cost his team a game.
Squirrel.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And looking for a big play here. Deep shot caught down inside the 20.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Timber. Go.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Lets it go. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
Got it.
So 2nd and 10 after the previous play.
Set it. Flex. Cut it. Set.
Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Interesting call here, Chris, with a screen pass in the fourth quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield on the pass rush. But give the defense all the credit. Recognizing it, almost really anticipating that this screen was coming, and then rallying to the ball.
Longer. Ready.
Back to throw. It's Howard. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. Going the other way, can they catch him? Across the 40. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Boy, the offense just could not afford to throw this interception. It's already a 2-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Takes the toss, testing the right side here. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
This is where you really rely on your offensive line. You're late in the game. You got the lead. You got to run the football. They know you're going to run the football. Get behind that big offensive line, run that running back, make sure he protects the football, and you got a great chance at a victory.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
3rd down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. The quarterback making some changes at the line. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Nice grab. It's Brown. Touchdown, South Carolina. This quarterback on fire today. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Grab down the middle. It's Lee.
Offensively, you get to the fourth quarter, you're down in a game. You're thinking about vertical shots and getting out of bounds to try to stop the clock. If I'm a defensive coordinator, I'll give that up all game long. Short little routes, tackling them inbounds. Let's keep that clock moving.
Looking downfield, it's Howard. Quick throw to the left. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I love to see is this offense has not given up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but here they are taking a few swings late in this game. This one ends up working out, and now let's see if they can put another play or two together and get the points on the board.
Ready, ready.
Second down after that previous play.
Lasso. Lasso. Belly stunner.
Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
On the double.
Here's the second down play.
6-9-1. Gator Spark. Acorn. Acorn. 29 Philly. Go.
Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. This time it's complete. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. And the Rebels looking to keep this drive rolling.
Slab.
Back to throw again, bringing pressure. Another interception. Wow, that's his fourth tonight.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. Finding some room at the 25. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
What a big play here by the quarterback and the receiver. By having an opportunity to make that big play, now they have a chance to put the ball in the end zone.
Got it.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion.
Green 25.
Looking to pass, it's Sellers. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. Incomplete. Second down coming up. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Second down, looking to throw it. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Deep ball caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And this one is getting ugly.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. You get the right guy in that slot that can win the one-on-one matchups. You take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. And the defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Offense facing second and goal. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Ball sits at the 2-yard line for 3rd and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Touchdown, South Carolina. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
See if they can convert the point after. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw to his receiver. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. And the big numbers just continue to pile up for this quarterback. That's more than 400 passing yards in the game now, Kirk.
Chris, this defense has tried everything to slow him down, and nothing has worked. Whether they play zone or man, they blitz to try to put pressure. Anything to get him out of his rhythm has not been able to work because of the way this guy's been able to read coverage and get the ball out of his hands quickly, and the results have been a monster day.
And he pulls in the catch. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. First down, looking to throw the ball. He'll take a deep shot here. He's got it right near the end zone. Receiver steps out just short of the goal line.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the fourth quarter. You're down big, but who knows? Make a big play. Try to get in the end zone. Maybe get an onside kick.
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Pass caught. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offensive coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
Now the all-important extra point. And he knocks it right through. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now.
Got it. Clear.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Pressure is coming. Using his legs on the scramble, quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, Chris, that's a great example of why we see these college football coaches bringing in baseball coaches to teach these quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy? Make sure he doesn't get hurt. And that's exactly what he did on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and then pick up the first down.
Oh, it's dropped off the tip by the defense there. It's going to bring up second down.
It is really tough on a quarterback when he thinks he's got a completion and an open man downfield. The ball is just about to get to his receiver, then out of nowhere, the defensive back steps in front of it and knocks away. Nice job.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now third down coming up.
Okay.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down.
Easy.
Receiver in motion now. On third down, he drops to throw. Oh, and another incompletion.
Chris, I just don't know about this call. I like the aggressive approach, but at this point, late in the game, playing with the lead, third down and long, maybe you run the ball. You know, work that clock. Continue to think about the big picture. Now you're facing fourth down and long, and I think you got to punt it away and hope the defense can secure a victory.
And the Rebels offense back out on the field. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride.
Cricket. Ready to go.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going.
Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. Gonna take it all the way in. Pick six. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Short pass finds the tight end. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offense coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunities.
And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. See what the call is on 1st and 10.
29 Philly. 2-9.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. Well, the coaches kind of expected it to be this kind of game, an offensive show. Who was going to make one more play at the end to get the win, and they did it.
Yeah, you mentioned the coaches. I think we had a feeling this is